Hello beautiful people, and welcome to your general tarot guidance for my water signs. So we are looking at Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. This is a timeless reading. Whenever you find it, whenever it resonates with you, just go with it if there's some message there for you that resonates. Okie dokie, it's tea and tarot time with Julie. Grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of wine, whatever it is you want. Put your feet up. Let's have a little look what's going on for my beautiful water signs. So by now you will have seen, hopefully, your 2026 annual readings are out for all 12 signs. I'll link it up at the end where I am here. All right, you just click on it and it'll open up the whole playlist, and then you can find yours and the placements you want to check out. It's quite long, that one, because it covers the whole year. It goes quarter by quarter and gives you quite a lot of detail about what's coming in next year. All right, depending when you're watching this, of course, you might be watching it in 2026. Okay, what do we have, please, for my water signs? Thank you so much. Okay, so we're starting with the Palace of Swords, the Tree of Life, which we like a lot, with the Palace of Cups. Right, so we've got two palaces. So environment, all right, so we'll go into it in a bit more detail. We got the Ten of Wands, the end of a struggle. Center of your reading, the Queen of Wands, in your power. Lovely. Six of Coins, card of receiving. With the Chariot, we're moving forward at a rate of knots. With the King of Swords and the Three of Wands, the growth, expansion, your ship's coming in. Oh, this is looking rather nice. All right, let's get your affirmation. This is, oh, that's the Tarot Dreams, by the way. This is from Hoping to Having. What's the key affirmation for my water signs for whenever they find this, please? Thank you. Limitless abundance is available to me now. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, limitless abundance. So that could be money. It could be love, affection, attention, whatever. Abundance is everything, isn't it? The flow. I want to get you an animal oracle as well. What's the key theme from the animals, please? What's your animal totem for this period of whenever you're watching it? Okay. Oh, again, it's the abundance card. You've got double abundance here, guys. You've got the koi fish. There is always enough. Now, it's a 36. That's the number 9, which is kind of coming to an end, coming to a close. If you watched my video, I think it was the second week of December, and it was the end of a 9-year cycle, which we, at the end of 2025, end of a 9-year cycle. We are moving into this energy, this belief of there is always enough. In tarot and oracle, fish represent abundance, because you very rarely see one little fishy in a little dishy when the boats come in. I don't know where that came from, but there we go. It's a little song, a British song, I think. Anyway, right. Abundance is yours. I love the Tree of Life for you. We've also got the Chariot. They're the two major arcana cards. The center of your reading, the Queen of Wands. Beautiful. This is a card, the central card influences everything around it. Now, the Queen of Wands is obviously, it's fire energy, but it's power, it's dynamic, determined, assertive, confidence. It's this power. She's driven. She makes decisions like that. She follows them through. She doesn't care what anybody else thinks. She follows her own sense of passion and power. She knows her worth and she knows her value. So this is your embodiment, that the energy they want you to step into. Know that you are the Queen of Wands. Know your worth, my beautiful water signs. Okay, now we've got the two palaces. Palaces are environments, places that could be at home, within yourself, within your work, wherever you are. The Palace of Swords is a place where you can think clearly, see clearly, rise above the mist, the confusion, the clouds, and kind of get that clarity, that aha moment that you are wanting. Oh, we like that, because with that Ten of Wands underneath it, You know, things have been hard and heavy, burdensome, struggle for many, many people. And when we're in that energy, we can't kind of see our way out. It's all very confusing. The stress takes over. Everything kind of gets foggy. So you're moving into this space with the Palace of Swords, whereas the fog is lifting. You can see clearly. And because you can see clearly, you can then look at what needs to go. I'm not having that anymore. That can shift. That's not for me anymore. You're getting rid of stuff. You're ending the struggle and you're moving forward. The Chariot's a major arcana card of victory, success, forward movement. All right, the brakes are off. Look at him charging forward here. All right, in a very balanced way. It's fast, it's furious, it's moving yourself into the next phase and out of the old phase, but from a place of clarity. You're not just bumbling along in the dark. You're clear about where I'm going, what I want, what I'm doing, and that's beautiful. So that moves you into this energy of the Tree of Life. Now, the Tree of Life represents you growing your own branches on your own tree of your life. What do I want? Where am I going? How am I doing it? You're creating the world and life that you want for yourself going forward. And look at what it's rooted down with. This Queen of Wands with the determination and the value and the worth, and the King of Swords, the clarity, the intelligence, the logic. You're bringing these two elements together of this air and this fire to be able to use your intelligent mind, your logic and your focus, along with your power and determination. You get so clear about what you want that you're able to easily create it. And that includes the abundance and the flow, and there's always enough. Whether that's enough time, because so many people are time poor, whether that's more money, more love, more affection, more connections, whatever it is for you, we've got this abundance energy, and that's what you're stepping into. And with that, we've got the Palace of Cups. So again, another environment. So this is about your emotions and your feelings. Do I feel in the flow? Do I feel good? Do I feel that I can just move easily into the world and life that I want? And you are doing that. You're looking at the environment within you. Yeah, how do I feel? And, what's my world looking like? And what do I want it to look like? And I can move into that flow in a way that I am in this energy of receiving. The Six of Coins, generosity, more than enough. Yeah, we always have the scales in the Six of Coins, but the scales are not balanced. They're tipped, and they're tipped in your favor. So this is you being open to receive. There's the hand of the universe coming towards you, and you say, yes, please, thank you very much, because I'm in the flow, because I know my worth, because I'm clear and focused and ready to move forward towards my Three of Wands. This is my ships coming in. On that ship, up here, let me show you. The ship is up in the sky, but in this ship, we have your dreams, hopes, aspirations, goals moving towards you. He's sitting on the dock of the bay, naked, showing he is vulnerable, he is open, he is trusting, and he knows it's on its way. There's always water in this, even though it's a Wands card. It's about the flow. So we're back in the flow of that Palace of Cups. I am in the flow of life. I am allowing, this is words coming through, I am allowing all my needs to always be met abundantly. I'm in the energy of receiving, and that what I want to receive is moving towards me, and I feel it and I trust it, and I'm in this expectation of receiving. It's just beautiful. This is a really positive reading for you, my water signs. I like this a lot. Let's clarify. I am going to clarify with the Tarot Grand Lux. Let's find out some more for my water signs, please. You tell me a bit more about this abundance that's coming in. I want to clarify that one. Okay, good. All right, so clarifying the 5 of coins, which is the lack of abundance, it's scarcity, it's limitation, it's feeling left out, it's feeling alone, it's victim energy. That is what is shifting. The limitless abundance is available to me now. We're moving away from this 5 of coins. So money, affection, attention, care, support, that's what we want to overcome and move into the abundance in those areas. Let's have a look at this Palace of Swords, this clarity. What are we getting clear on? We've got 2. We've got the 7 of Cups with the Page of Wands. So this is what we're getting clear on, all right? We're losing the confusion. So the 7 of Cups can be a card of confusion because it's options and choices and decisions and I don't know what I want. But the thing is, you're getting clear. That's what that Palace of Swords is there doing. It's saying, right, I'm getting clear on what my options are, what feels right, what's going to bring the burden to an end. And then I'm going to open myself up to the opportunities to allow those options and choices to come forward. Because the page is always the beginnings of an opportunity being created by you because you're getting clear. So you say, right, so now I'm looking. So the Page of Wands, and there's his Queen, is all about creating opportunities for excitement, for passion, for enthusiasm, also for jobs, because Wands represents career. But it's moving you into this space that is opening up doors for you that weren't there before, which we like a lot. All right, let's find out some more. Oh, my table's vibrating. My washing machine's spinning downstairs and I can feel it vibrating up through the cards. Okay, so we have the 8 of Cups. So we're able to come away from that 10 of Wands. This is leaving something behind, moving the 8 of Cups towards the 9 of Cups, your wishes, your dreams. He's in the flow. We've got this lovely water energy. Look at all the water we've got on the table for you, all right? Even though we haven't got loads of cups. The Chariot's in the water. The 8 of Cups is in the water. The Palace of Cups is in the water. Very much about the flow. It's a beautiful card here in terms of the artwork here. Just let me show you. So there he is, Aquaman, floating up through the water with the cups around him, heading towards his dreams, wishes and goals, with that Chariot there supporting you. So you are moving towards that which you want and moving away from that which you don't want. The struggle, the lack, the scarcity, you're moving on from that now. Let's have a look at this Tree of Life for you. Tell me about the Tree of Life. The 3 of Wands again. So we've got it twice. What are the hopes, wishes and dreams? What is it that you want? Look at him having a good old think. And we just get it to focus. There we go. All right, he's having a good old think. And here we've got the ship on top of his head and another ship down here. Oh no, what we got on there is Palace. And there's fish in there. Look at this. There's a fish up here. There's all sorts of flow and abundance, and he's focused on it coming in and moving towards him. This is strong about your ships coming in. You're really working towards those goals and dreams and aspirations. The effort you've put in paying off. Let's have a look at this King of Swords. What's the King of Swords about, please? Because, of course, the King of Swords is clarity and intelligence and logic. Tell me more. The eight of Wands, I was going to say again, but it is again. The 8 of Wands is the minor arcana equivalent of the Chariot. Forward motion, moving freely now. The brakes are off. There's nothing in the way. Those wands are flying easily through the sky to where you want them to land. And it just feels so powerful. It feels like I'm on a mission and I've got no hesitation. I've got no doubt. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing and I know why I'm doing it. You're so clear here. And that clarity is what's pushing you forward, driving you forward towards that which you want. Let's have a look at this 6 of Coins, this receiving. We've got 2. The Seven of Wands with the Devil. Right, that makes a lot of sense. Bottom of the deck, I've got the King of Swords again. All right, so we've got him here and we've got him here again. This clarity, this focus, the Devil with the Seven of Wands. The devil is your restrictions, your fears, your doubts, feeling trapped, I'm stuck, I can't do it. But the Seven of Wands, you see, is the courage of your convictions. So those doubts will pop up. The devil saying, I've got the key. You don't. You have no power. And you are standing in your power saying, I don't think so, pal. I know what I want. I'm standing in my power, I'm standing in my flow, I'm ready to receive. So you are absolutely overcoming that devil energy with the courage of your convictions, your boundaries, your determination. You're not backing down here. You're like, nope, I know what I want. I want my Three of Wands and I'm on a mission to get it. It's here twice. I'm in the energy of receiving. And even if that devil pops up, which is my doubts and fears, or this might be somebody else telling you, you're dreaming, be realistic, don't be silly. All right, the voice of reason from other people, because they don't have the magic within them and they can't see the magic that you have to be able to create. When I try to explain to somebody who isn't spiritually open what I do and how I live, they don't get it at all. And, you know, my family used to, my parents used to try and talk me out of doing what I'm doing. Go and get a proper job, something nice and secure. You know, that's the devil, you know, like, go and do this, what we want you to do. It's like, yeah, but I don't want to do that. I want to do this, and this works for me. So thanks, but no thanks. So you're standing in your power. You may be here saying, do you know what? I'm leaving the rat race and I'm going to live on an island and do something completely different. People think you're crazy, but you'd be living your best life. And whatever it is for you, I want you to just follow your sense of power and worth with that Queen of Wands in the middle. You do you, and keep to your guns, okay? All right, anything else we want to say? No, we're just going to finish off with a couple of angel cards. For my water signs, please. Final messages from the angels. This is the oracle of the angels, by the way. Okay. I am beautiful and light. When you know your worth, like the Queen of Wands does, she knows she's beautiful inside and out. She stands tall and proud. And because of that, she is more attractive. Attractiveness, you know, is nothing to do with how beautiful you are on the surface. It's to do with how your light shines, your confidence, your trust, the glow inside you is what makes people beautiful. Know your worth. Know you're beautiful inside and out. Allow your light to shine and don't let anybody put your light out or dim it in any way. You focus on your light because it's shining brightly. All right, so my beautiful water signs, that's what I have for you. I hope it was helpful. I will link up here now the playlist of all 12 signs for your 2026. Have a little look at that and I will see you again soon. Thank you for joining me. Have a beautiful day. Lots of love. Bye.